Hey there, welcome to Createful Art. I'm going to show you how to paint flowers with acrylics, and specifically today I'm going to show you how to paint this poppy, and then I'll show you how to paint the other flowers in other videos. Let's get started. So I'm just going to be painting on watercolor paper today. This is 140 pounds or heavier is what I recommend. I have links to the supplies that I'm using in the description. I'm going to try out these new brushes. These brushes were given to me by Costal Art, and I have a size 15 filbert, size 8 filbert, the 1/2 inch half that I like, which is a size 9 in this set, and then a couple of rounds, a 5 and a 6 and a 4. Okay, and then I have water, I have my Stay Wet palette here, and I have my paper towels. Now I'm going to be working with some colors. This is my color chart here. If you want to get this lesson, go ahead and click right over here, I believe, and you get 5 free art lessons. It shows you how to make a color chart, and all of these colors come with a set, and that set, the link to that set is in the description below. These are all heavy body acrylics that I will be using in this tutorial. This is what my palette looks like. This is how I set it up. So I'm going to do a poppy, and I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to start with the stem, which I'm using my small, thin, size 4 round brush. And I'm looking to have a color that's a green, but it's not going to be a super bright green. So I'm going to dull it down with some black because it's an earthy tone green. And because I'm not making a lot of this color, just using my brush to mix some color right over here is just fine. So then I take that, and I'm just going to put some pressure on my brush right here in this corner and grab some water. So when it skips, that means there's not enough water. And make a curved line like this. Then I'm actually going to grab my purple, and I'm going to put some of that purple color at the very tip. And that gives that shadow look. Just a tiny bit of straight yellow. I'm going to mix it in with this green on this one side. And that just lightens it up. Now I'm going to grab my filbert brush. Okay, so the filbert brush has a round edge, so it's going to give me round edges. And this right here is a flat edge, so it's going to give me flat edges. So I'm going to grab my round edge first, and the color is like a red color right here, mixed with this makes a nice red. And that's the red that we're going to be using. Now to get the bottom part to be a little darker, I'm going to take my black over here, and I'm going to push it into that red color. And I'm going to start the flower shape. So I'm going to use the edge of my brush. I'm pushing down. I'm going up. I'm grabbing some water. Coming back to that, going along this edge so it's nice and edged, and going out like that. Now I'm going to take the more red color, so it's not the underside, and I'm going to get this top here, and I'm going to start moving in with this other one, and I'm going to take some water on my brush, okay, put it down again, and do a little kind of push-pull with my brush, and then move to the side. See how that works? And then I'll round that like that and pull that down. Grab some more paint on my brush, and then I have another petal that I'm going to bring in here. So I'm going to put a little bit more orange on my brush to give it a different kind of color. Go around and do that same thing, push, 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 and round towards the center. So I'm going to pull in some of that black with the red, and the center has that right here. And I'm kind of making sure that I pull down and I leave this edge right here to be brighter. Now it's all about light and shadow. So I'm coming here at my red and I'm oranging up my red. You can kind of see it right here. Adding a little bit of yellow to make it even brighter. And I'm just going to come in here with some lighter areas, so I have to make sure it's light enough. And along this edge. And then I'm going to pull out this other little part down here to come in. I'm going to grab some of the white just to make it a little more opaque. So I'm just going to smooth out this edge and smooth out this edge right here. Okay, and then I grab that dark color and come right under here. I'm going to shape this just a little bit better down here. Now I'm grabbing my round brush. This is the size 6. And I'm going to put in the middle part. And notice how I'm going to go over some of that edge area. I'm just kind of being inconsistent with it. And this is going to show that there's a break in this flower petal. And it's kind of nice to go along the edges too. And maybe define an edge if you need to. So this is just kind of a broken little edge right here. Broken little pieces here. Now the thing is, when you put your paintbrush in the water, you have to make sure that you wipe this area right here. Otherwise it comes down and gets into your stuff. This is the edge. This is an edge. I'm just doing that with some white. This is an edge right here. And this is an edge. Take a little bit off of my brush and put some water on it so it's a little more transparent. And pull in. And then define your edges here. Okay. Then you can just take a really watered down wash of the color that you want the poppy to be. And then you just go over that white and it softens it, but you have to wait for the white to dry. Then I come in here, because this is a bread seed poppy. They're all kind of different. This has this yellow center area. Because yellow is transparent, I'll come in here with some white and some yellow and then add it here. Just some dots in middle part right here. And then it comes out with these long strings, so I'll go down to my detail brush. Just make some lines coming out like this, and then some pollen on the ends of those lines. Then I just make sure that I add a nice little dot of yellow right here. So I like to show the baby of the flower just for classification purposes. And so I'm going to take this round brush, I'm going to come reach this stem and come over here on the side. And what poppies do a lot is they're heavy, so they kind of go like this and come down. And then they have a leaf on one side, so I'm going to go down to this brush so that I can easily just do a one stroke with that. So I will put pressure on my brush to make the fatter part, and then I lift up to where I want it. Then on the other side is the red. So what I have to do is, if this is wet, I have to wait for it to dry, because what will happen, just like with watercolor, it'll start bleeding into that side. So I'm going to poke right here on this side and push, and then meet that green, and then I'm going to fill in that area. And then the next thing I like to do is I like to show the hairs on the stem. So I'll come in here and I'll just dab a little bit on the side to show that it is hairy. For some added dimension, I like to come in here and just put some purple in, just to make some shadow areas. So the poppy's leaves come from the bottom. So I'm just mixing my green and my gold together. And I'm just going to start here at the tip, come down, put a little more green in there, and then make another little tip. And this is what this flower does. I mix them together, and then I'm going to come in with another area. So I'm just going to give you an idea of what that looks like. I'm just going to pull on my brush here using a, well, I will use this flat right here, grabbing some of that red color that I made up. And it's kind of like an umbrella, so it's got this point right here, and I'm just going to overlap a little here, and then it rounds out and then comes back around and points. And then all this through here is just irregular, so you can just fill that in. Then I will take my round brush and I just make a stem. And then I come right here. And then I can make the same thing with the leaves over here, because I feel like it needs that. Grab this, pull in, grab a different color, pull in, make it pretty and consistent. And then when it gets down here, make a darker one come in, again come out. And then just make this a little bit fuller through here. So to finish off my poppy, now that it's nice and dry, came in here with some light color. I just pushed up against that edge and just pulled down, but didn't go all the way down, just to give some dimension here where the petals are. Did that same thing right through here. Just come up against that edge and then edge it nicely. Can also add a little bit of that color in there, and it just looks a lot nicer, and it works a lot better when it's dry. It's those layers in acrylics that really make it look really good. Thank you so much for painting with me. I hope you had fun and I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to check out the other videos so you can paint more flowers along with me. And if you want to get the reference photos and weekly art lessons, go ahead and sign up to become a Create Full Art member, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!